Hello, welcome to Bear Down Kitchen. My name is Michael Omo, Executive Chef at the University of Arizona. Today we're going to have a play on classics. French toast. Everybody loves French toast. We're actually going to show you all the different ingredients that goes into this particular dish, but we're going to do a little twist with it. We're going to make it into a waffle. We're going to be working with Shamrock Farms. You know, they've been a great partner of ours here at the university for many, many years, and we're going to be featuring some of their dairy products today. We are going to actually make the bread today with cottage cheese inside of it. Some people really enjoy bread making, some people don't. Some people are intimidated by it. This particular recipe is actually very, very easy. It uses dry yeast, flour, sugar, water, a little bit of baking powder. We're going to put a little bit of dill, onion inside of it, and then incorporate the whole thing together. We're going to knead it, and then once that's done, we're going to let it proof for about an hour. So we're going to start from that point forward. So what we've done is we had our dough proofed, and then what we've done is we've taken our dough and we've kind of shaped it into the shape that we want it. So one recipe will make one loaf here. So once we've kind of shaped our dough here, we're actually just going to put it right in our dough pan. And you can see how it fits kind of perfectly inside of the pan here. At this point, we're going to cover it with a damp cloth. We're going to set it aside, and we're just going to let it double in size. So once it doubles in size, we will put it in the oven, and we'll probably bake it for about 30 to 40 minutes, depending on your oven. This is what the finished loaf looks like right here. To start off with, we're gonna make our French toast batter. So to make enough batter to make one French toast, a lot of times people go, I don't know how much to make. Super easy to think about. If you use 10 eggs, 2 cups of liquid, in this case we're gonna use half 2% milk and half heavy cream. We're going to add 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and then if you like to season it or flavor it, we're going to put a little bit of vanilla and cinnamon inside of it, and that'll be enough to do a whole loaf of bread. Now, maybe you don't have or need to bake a whole loaf of bread off to make French toast for somebody. Maybe it's just for you and somebody else. Simply just cut it in half. But remember that pretty much all recipes are meant to be a guideline. It's not meant to be absolute. So if you want to be a little more sweeter, add a little more sugar to it. If you don't want to have the sugar, then don't put it in. If you don't have brown sugar, use white sugar. There's lots of different things you can do. A lot of times people get stuck on, I don't have the cinnamon, so I'm not going to be able to do it. Well, you can put a different thing inside. You can put nutmeg inside. You can go ahead and not put anything if you want. The vanilla is kind of nice to have always inside of there because it gives that kind of umami background flavor to the dish. So now that we've put all of our ingredients inside, we are just going to beat the eggs up. And now that we have that, we will set this aside until we're ready to actually dip our bread into it. Next, we're going to work on a little bit of fluff that goes on top. The fluff that we're going to make right now is actually a little bit sour. We're going to add a little bit of lemon zest to it. And what we're doing here is we're going to whip it together and make it really light and airy. So we have our heavy cream, sour cream, a little bit of sugar here. And then we are going to take it and we're going to whisk it together. It starts getting fluffier and fluffier. Right now it's on soft peak, so what a soft peak means is you pull it up and then it falls over just a little bit. And we're going to stop at that point. We're going to take our lemon and we're going to take our zester. So we're actually going to zest the lemon into our mixture here. Now that the lemon zest is inside of it, once we start whipping it, we're actually going to start bruising the zest itself to pull the flavor out of the zest. And there you have it. See how now it's at more of a stiff peak where you pull it up and it just stands straight up. It doesn't curl over, it stands straight up. So strawberry schmear. We're going to take fresh strawberries. We have about a cup of fresh strawberries here. We have 6 ounces, or excuse me, a 1/4 cup of cottage cheese. We have a sugar, And what we're going to do here is we're just going to blend it all together. And now you have a nice smooth sauce to put underneath our French toast. Now, we're ready to dip our French toast and put it in our waffle iron. So what we've done here, we've preheated our waffle iron so it's ready to go. Obviously we pre-sliced. You can see that I've made it pretty thick here. It's about 3/4 inch thickness. We add our French toast there, and then we just give it a little press. Look at this, look at that. Look how golden brown that looks there. We just gotta take it out little by little. Now that we have it out, we're gonna put it down. We are going to add a little bit of our smear here. We're gonna add a little bit of our fluff right on top there. A few berries. And our mint. Look at that. French toast waffle. Bear down.